Radio should be. I'm Josh, here with Jeff.
What's up?
What's up? Happy opening day if you're a baseball fan.
Happy opening day. It is a beautiful day outside right now.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful day for some baseball. And also, even though we blew it to the Rockets in kind of embarrassing fashion, we're the number one seed.
We got the number one seed. Woo.
Now it's like, all right, we just gotta keep the momentum going. It's like we can't blow this. It's like this is our best shot right now.
I mean, especially these last two games, we definitely play teams that we're probably going to run into.
Yeah.
'Cause we play the Suns.
Yeah, I think we do.
Then I don't know. Do we play the Kings?
I think we do play the Kings, and the Kings are something else right now. It's like, oh boy.
I know they came out of nowhere this year, but they're doing great, which is fine.
Oh yeah.
I've never had anything against Sacramento, so.
Yeah, if anything, I'm just kind of surprised because it's been so long since they were even in the conversation. So it's like, oh,
yeah, I
okay,
think it was 2012,
something like that.
They were the longest playoff drought.
Yeah,
until they just won, and now it's.
Yeah, and then we got the play-ins here soon, don't we?
We got what?
The play-in tournament here soon.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I don't know when that actually starts though.
Yeah, I just know that it was starting soon because this morning when I was in the gym, they were showing a bunch of ads for it, but I didn't see the days. So I'm like, well, it's got to be here soon because we're in the last stretch of the of the regular season.
So today we play the Suns.
Okay.
And then the 8th we play the Jazz, and then the 9th we play the Kings.
Oh, okay.
So, but again, it doesn't matter what happens. We've already got the number one seed locked up, so.
True. If anything, I mean, it's got to play it safe, but at the same time, you got to keep that momentum going too. You don't want to, don't want to get too confident.
I know, and I think it is because, Joker took 10 days off, and.
Yeah.
Athletes are like machines. You got to keep working them so they stay well lubricated.
They got to stay well oiled.
Moving.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be an interesting time. That's for sure. And then this is our final show before probably running into the craziest week and a half, probably of the whole year, starting tomorrow.
Yes.
Yep, tomorrow night, you've seen the ads everywhere. They're on the TVs now. They're all over the tables. They're all over campus. Prom, tomorrow night, 7 to 11 in the Student Commons, the Masquerade Ball. We got a lot of decorations set up on Tuesday during our media club meeting. They look spectacular.
Oh, yeah. So, dress your best, get your mask. When you come into the building to check in, make sure you're not wearing your mask.
For security.
For security purposes, but as soon as you're
signed in, you're good to go. Throw it back on. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have some yummy food options.
We got sandwiches and meat trays and veggie trays and cookies.
We're going to have the music, the lights. It's going to be a blast. And then after that, and then exactly a week from then, we're off to Vegas.
Yeah, it don't quit. That's for sure.
It don't quit. I got plenty of energy drinks at home stashed. This morning we went to the Circle K, me and my brother, and I just picked up 2 more because I'm like, I have a feeling I'm just gonna need all of these because it is gonna be a week.
It's gonna be a week. It'll be fun though. I'm excited.
Yeah. Same. And let's go ahead and get a quick check of your weather here on this lovely Thursday. Currently in Fort Lupton, we're looking at 40 degrees, a high of 53, a low of 24, sunny skies, wind gusts of 2 miles per hour. In Loveland, no, I don't want to see your ads. In Loveland, we're looking at 40 degrees, a high of 51, a low of 25, sunny skies, wind gusts of a whopping 2 miles per hour. In Windsor, we're looking at 37 degrees, a high of 50, a low of 23, sunny skies, no wind. And on the home campus of Greeley, we are looking at 40 degrees, a high of 51, a low of 22, sunny skies, wind gusts of up to 5 miles per hour. It's certainly a lot warmer right now than it was this morning when I went to the gym. When I went to the gym, it was 12 degrees. I was like, oh, this is not fun. I thought it was warmer because I just went I usually I'm wearing sweats and then my t-shirt and a hoodie, and I thought it was going to be nicer, and then I stepped outside and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I was like, I regret this now.
We'll be in the 80s by next week though.
Oh, yeah. And we'll be up in the 90s, which makes me happy because I thrive in the heat.
You're weird.
I am. I don't deny it anymore. But anywho's, we've been talking for a little bit, so let's go ahead and kick it back to the music here on AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. And welcome back to the Dumpster Fire 3.1 here on AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. I'm Josh, here with Jeff.
Yo.
Yo. That was Trouble by Iggy Azalea featuring Jennifer Hudson. I didn't even know the song existed until right now.
I feel like is it a cover?
I have no clue, but I am going to find out.
No.
Oop.
Yeah, looks like it's.
It looks like
hers.
It looks like it's hers, but I was gonna say like I could see like Jennifer Hudson doing that, but Iggy Azalea, like what?
Huh. Yeah.
Came out in 2014. Wow, I was today years old when I found out the song existed. It happens.
Wow, 2015. Yeah. In 2014. Wow.
We getting old.
Huh. Well, that's neat.
That is neat. I was gonna say, anything you looking forward to tomorrow night at the prom?
11 o'clock when it's over.
Oh man.
No, it's just been like just a lot of waiting for it to happen and stuff. So I'm just excited for it to happen and then get it done and then move on to the next thing, which is Vegas, and then move on to the next thing, which is graduation, and move on to the next thing, which is next year. Like,
oh yeah, no. Like for me, it just feels like, how do I say this? Like we've been like right now we're kind of like in overdrive mode almost. Like we spent like the entire semester like planning for all of this, and it just felt like it was just not coming. Like we were just like almost like in a holding pattern like the entire time, and then all of a sudden it's like this week it's like, oh yeah, like on Tuesday when we were in our meeting, it's like, oh, this is 3 days from now.
It's 3 days from now.
And now today it's like, this is tomorrow. And then we still have, and then tomorrow we have the prom, and then after that it's like, all right, well Tuesday, you know, we have the show again. We have our final meeting before everything goes down. Thursday, you know, we'll be here, and then Friday we're off. So it's like, oh Lord, like it's just going.
It's like, been go.
Oh yeah.
I'm still like burnt out from New Orleans, but
y'all look like you were having a blast out there. I'm just saying.
I mean, it was a lot of fun, but I'm just exhausted now. Like
this is why we have caffeine. We'll be at a lower elevation. We'll have more oxygen in our lungs.
Just flying. Like I don't mind flying, and I enjoy flying because it's like basically the quickest way to get there. But bro, being tall and being on a plane, it's
only like an hour and 15 from here to Vegas.
Yeah, you know.
Like you'll barely be like seated in getting comfortable, and it's like, oh, it's over.
Until the wind's blowing so hard that you can't land and you have to take off again, and just totally what happened to us. But
yeah, no, like I keep looking at the weather like every single day, and I'm just like, I don't care if it's bad weather up until Thursday.
Don't jinx it.
I won't jinx it.
Don't jinx
I'll stop talking about it. There. I'll stop talking about it. But it's gonna be this whole semester's just been kind of like an adventure, but we're ready for it. Wow. I thought I had a better segue for this, but that's why this is called the Dumpster Fire.
This is why it's called the Dumpster Fire, because we don't plan. We just talk about what we see and what we've seen.
Been doing any gaming?
No, I've not. I might game tonight, though.
I don't
know what else I got going on tonight. I don't think I have anything going on tonight.
So I'm like in this weird spot, like for newer games. I mean, I've just been doing Resident Evil 4, but also like there's like older PS4 games that are on the PS Plus catalog that I'd never got the chance to play, and they're like, oh, these are included. So I've like installed like a couple of them. I installed a Killzone Shadowfall, and then Ace Combat 7, which is just like an arcade like flying game. You're just basically in a fighter jet and you just blow stuff up. So I've just been playing those as of late when I'm not doing Resident Evil. So it's been interesting. And then I am really happy that I pre-ordered the PC port of The Last of Us, and it's in my Steam library, but I haven't installed it yet after seeing all the bugs. I was like, I'll let them fix it first, and then I'll play it. By then, hopefully I have the PS5 version of the game done.
Nice.
Yeah, they made the PS5 and the PC version of the game, like, it feels a lot harder, even though it has the different difficulty levels, because they brought in the AI system from the second game, which is a lot tougher than the first game. So, like, there are certain levels that, like, on my PS4 version of the game, like, I knew how the AI was going to react, so I could just plan and just start tearing through everything. And now I can't because the AI is a lot smarter, and it's like, oh, these guys can flank us now. And then they changed one thing with the clickers. If you're trying to kill them, in the PS3 and the PS4 versions of the game, each shiv that you make allowed you to kill 2 clickers. So you got 2 strikes with each one. But now it's 1 shiv per clicker. So you got to be a lot smarter with it now. And it's like, oh no, because back then, like, you can only make up to 3 shivs. And I would always keep 3, like, crafted at all times because I'm like, okay, this lets me take out 6 clickers. But now that's cut in half. Now I only have 3, and I'm like, oh no. Like, I actually have to, like, think everything through now, and it's fun, but I'm just like, oh man, they really ramped up the difficulty on this. But I'm like, okay, it makes sense. It's a newer game. It's adapting to, modern play styles, especially now that we got games, like Demon Souls, Elden Ring, games that are just, like, ludicrously hard, but we play the snot out of them.
Nice.
Yes. But it's going to be fun. And then, let's see. Movie-wise, we got the Mario movie out right now.
Oh, did it come out today?
It came out yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's gotten, like, decent reviews. So I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be great, but...
Yeah. But also, like, apparently, like, the producers, at least, they stayed pretty faithful to the source material. And apparently the DK rap is in the movie. So I'm like, oh, gosh. I just got to see this now. Yeah, we got, let's see, yeah, the Mario movie. And then they released another trailer over the weekend for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And it looks like that movie's just going to hurt. And I'm not ready for it. And then apparently, like, the release date for Aquaman got bumped up.
Yeah, I think that movie's going to be rough.
I mean, after everything, just pandemic and then, co-star kind of in the middle of a big trial. Yeah, that'll kind of do it.
I'm excited, though, for Blue Beetle.
That trailer looks crazy.
Looks fun. And I love the kid that's in it. I love him in Cobra Kai, like...
Yeah, no, Blue Beetle looks like it's going to be a blast. And then that Barbie trailer, holy smokes. There is just, there's a lot there. And I am really, like, interested to see how in the world this movie's going to pan out. Just because it's, like, the whole idea of it seems absurd. But at the same time, you watch these trailers and it's like, wait, this actually looks really good. And the cast is really solid. It's got a good director. So it's like, it's in this weird spot where it's like, either this movie will be really good or it's going to be junk. Like, there's no in between with Barbie. And then it comes out the same weekend as Oppenheimer. So that's just going to be, like, that's going to be such an interesting blend.
There are going to be two kinds of people.
Oh, yeah. I love all the memes, though. Like, I saw one where it was Robert Pattinson's Batman, and it was just, 1 ticket to Barbie, please. Or I've seen, like, a bunch of those where it was like all the guys from Goodfellas, like, all in their suits and stuff, and the same thing. It's like 5 tickets to Barbie, please. Like, people are just, and then people photoshopping, like, themselves or other characters into the Barbie posters. Like, it's gotten absurd.
It's brilliant.
I love it. So it's like, maybe they do know what they're doing, or they probably do, and we're all just along for the ride.
Oh, dang it. Dude, there's actually a couple movies out right now that I would not mind seeing.
I was going to say, you haven't seen John Wick yet, have you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it was incredible. It doesn't feel like it's almost 3 hours long either.
Air is out, too.
Oh, yeah, I got to, being the Jordan freak that I am.
Like to see.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe Sunday, if I'm not doing anything, I might just go watch that one. And then, no, we got that. We got John Wick. We still have Creed 3 in theaters, which I haven't seen yet, somehow.
I haven't seen any of the Creeds.
No!
Yeah. Especially after, like, Stallone wasn't a part of it, like...
Yeah, because Stallone's in 1 and 2. He isn't in 3. Like, 3 is, like, the first, like, standalone, like only Creed is in this movie.
It's like, you want to see something cool with Stallone though? It's on Paramount Plus. It's called Tulsa King.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen the trailers for the show and it looks insane.
That show is good. It's
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Best things I've ever seen Stallone in.
I'm gonna have to watch this.
You get to see him
because he's like a mobster, isn't he, or something like that?
Yeah. So like, it starts with him getting out of prison for something, and he's been in prison for like 25 years, and he gets back with the family, and the family's like, we're sending you to Tulsa to start something, and then it's all the wacky like stuff that he runs into. It's like, dealing with the mob family, dealing with his like real family, and then dealing with like a biker gang that's in Tulsa.
Oh dang!
It's cool.
I might have to.
It's a really fun show.
I'm probably gonna end up having to watch this because, like the last, trying to think, like the last show I saw that was anything kind of close to that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was watching Yellowstone there for a while. I still haven't watched like most of season 4 yet, but like the first 3 seasons, I didn't watch them when they aired, but then people like just kept going on and on and on and on about Yellowstone, so I'm like, all right, I'll watch it. And then I like burned through the first 3 seasons in like a week. I was like, this is actually really good. It's like it's like Cowboy Game of Thrones. And then because I know they're doing season 4 and we're supposed to get a season 5, and I think that's supposed to be it for the main series, but they're doing like a bunch of spin-offs too. So it's like,
nice.
Yeah, because apparently since that ranch, in the context of the show, has been around for like 5 generations, like I think they're trying to do like a spin-off show for every single one. Because I know they did one that it was like, when they first got the ranch, when they got the land. And I know there's like several other ones in progress. So it's like, okay, like they're making like a whole universe out of this thing, which I'm like, okay, cool.
Heck yeah.
And then there are ties between the show Yellowstone and Greeley, because a lot of the hats that are worn by the cast members were actually made by the guys at Greeley Hat Works, so there is that connection there. And actually that shop has had some pretty notable names going through there. Apparently Aaron Rodgers has been there too to get a cowboy hat from there.
Yeah.
I know Peyton Manning's probably gotten a few, so yeah, no, it's that's like our celebrity connection.
What the heck are the...
What? I'm curious now.
Is it... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's just Greeley Hat Works.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't remember what haberdashery meant, but haberdashery is just like a...
We got to go to Minnie's Haberdashery.
So...
Yeah, apparently they are going to release like an extended version of The Hateful Eight on Netflix. And it's going to be like closer to like a mini series than the movie, because they split it up into like 4 parts. So I'm like, that's going to be fun.
And did you hear that they're having closing talks on bringing Harry Potter back?
Yeah, apparently they want to do in like a series, which I'm just like, I mean, if it's going to be more faithful to the books, because some of the books are really long. Like the Order of the Phoenix movie was like a third of the plot of the book, because there's like the book is huge. It's the longest book, but it's the shortest movie.
Yeah, and that's like one thing that I could get behind, like if they really just pull out all the stops, but I just think it's too soon.
It really is. I mean, I know like some of the movies are becoming like 20 years old, but
because I was 11 years old. I was the same age
as Harry
Potter going to Hogwarts when the first movie came out. So I definitely grew up with it.
I was 6, so...
But
like by the time they finished the movies, like I was a junior in high school when the movies were done. So like for me, it still feels too soon. And how do I say this? It's not like the movies look bad or anything. Like the CGI and everything, like it still holds up really well. So I mean, I get they're trying to make as much money, as possible, especially given that a certain video game, sold like a gazillion copies. Yeah. So I mean, I get it from the business sense, but it just feels like too soon, because there were rumors that they were going to do like another movie, or they were going to adapt like The Cursed Child, which was the play that was written afterwards, into a movie. Mm-hmm. But now it sounds like we're getting a series. And I mean, if it's Warner Brothers and HBO, it's like, yeah, they're going to do series. That's like their big, that's their bread and butter right now.
Most definitely.
Yeah, because, oh man. I was going to say, it's like you take one medium and adapt it into a TV show, and now everybody's doing it. Because like on Or apparently you take a movie and you find a way to make a TV show out of it, because apparently like on CBS they took True Lies and that's a TV show now, which I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I saw that. It's got what's her name? She was in She-Hulk. She was
the girl who played She-Hulk, or
no, it was her best friend.
Oh,
like the one
yeah,
that worked at the office with her.
Oh, okay. I cannot remember her name.
She plays, I guess I don't even know how much it is like the movie, but she's like Jamie Lee Curtis's part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, because that movie was insane.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's definitely a fun movie.
Yeah, and then but it's crazy because apparently there were scripts and everything written for a sequel movie, but after 9/11, they were like, yeah, no, we can't do this. Because it was certainly, a different time. Like back then, like the idea, like in the 90s when True Lies came out, was just like, oh, terrorism. Like it was kind of like this, not comedic, but how do I say this? It wasn't nearly as real as it became. So back then it was like, oh, that's just Hollywood storytelling. That's just a screenwriter. And then, fast forward to us now and it's like, oh no, this is a very real problem.
Very real problem.
Yeah, so I could definitely understand why they just chose. They're like, yeah, no, we're just not going to touch that.
Dude, it's National Burrito Day today. Did you know that?
I thought that was yesterday.
No, it's officially today.
Oh, okay. Because I saw the post on the Snapchat about
that was just
that
for
burrito
their town
squishmallow,
hall.
And I was like, what? That's real?
Yeah, I actually won the burrito squishmallow.
Oh dang! Is it at the house or?
No, I gave it to somebody because I didn't want a stuffed animal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I saw the snaps and I was like, oh, that is legit. So
yeah, they were giving away 2 squishmallows and then like monster truck tickets with pit passes.
Oh,
but
there you go.
Monster truck tickets were for Friday.
Yeah.
And for Saturday.
Oh, nice.
And it's like I can't go to either of them because Friday is prom. And Saturday, and we're going to Madagascar the musical.
At the UCCC. It's funny how like people don't realize like that the Union Colony Civic Center, like that concert hall, is actually really nice, and it's actually like a pretty legitimate venue.
Yeah, and that's why this is like the
premiere,
American
right?
premiere. Yeah. It's toured over like Australia and Europe and all that.
Yeah,
but
which is kind of interesting that like a musical of like that kind of caliber, out of anywhere they chose to make like their U.S. debut, they're like, we're going to do it in Greeley.
And I think UCCC actually was like very open about it. They're like, hey, anybody that needs a place to like premiere something that might not be 100% ready, come do it here. But
yeah, because the tickets themselves weren't that expensive, right? Either.
No, and we've got a little bit of a hookup. Brittany, Brittany.
Yeah.
She used to be the vice president of F&O here.
Yeah.
For SGA. She also works at UCC. And
okay.
She's actually like pretty big part of it right now.
Oh, okay. So she kind of hooked y'all up.
Yeah.
Okay. Like actually, the UCCC it actually sounds like a funner venue, like a fun venue to work at. Like it'd just be interesting to see because they have like some pretty big. I know they've had some pretty big concerts in there, and you got to have a decent setup to kind of pull stuff like that off.
Pull people in, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I remember, like right when I first started all of this, I tried looking at maybe trying to apply for the Moxie, but then like they said no, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but at the same time, like the Moxie, like it's cool, it's just like tiny little second floor.
Right, it is not a big venue.
Oh no, not at all. Like it's maybe 200 people, maybe.
I've had maybe some fun times at the Moxie.
It's a fun place, that's for sure. How do I say this? It just feels like so tiny, and then because of where it's located, since it's all like the second floor of the building, it's just like, it's kind of odd because when you think like a theater, you think like, oh, you kind of like. How do I say this? Like kind of like almost like a stadium seating or like a concert hall kind of thing, but this isn't that. So it's like, oh, okay. Even like if you go to like the Ogden, it's got like that sloped floor going all the way down to the stage. So, you think like something like that, but like this one's just like, it's an interesting spot. I do like it. They have, the tables that you can sit at or reserve, which I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually reserve a table there. Unless it was for, like, the Burrows when they do a show out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I know for, like, most of the shows that I've gone to in the Moxie when they were all for, like like Block Party or the May Playfest or whatever. It's just like open seating, and it's like if you happen to get in, before anybody starts and the table's open, you can just sit there. And that's usually what we would do.
Nice.
Yes. But we've been talking here for a little while. Again. But we'll go ahead and let it kick back to the music here on AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. And welcome back to the Dumpster Fire 3.1 here on AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. I'm Josh, here with Jeff.
What's up, everybody?
We are getting closer to the weekend, Jeff. And you know what I'm craving this weekend?
What are you craving?
I'm craving some Bud Light.
Some Bud Light. Because apparently Kid Rock and Travis Tritt don't drink it anymore. So
who's Travis Tritt? I don't know.
He looks like did you see a picture of him?
Hang on, I think I just saw it. Hold up.
Did you ever watch like Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
He looks like Hannah Montana's like brother with like a goatee.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at pictures of him now. Ew.
Right.
Just straight up like so this guy is arming up a whole thing. Okay, so you don't want to drink Bud Light? Okay, that's cool, bruh. You're allowed to, believe what you want. Yo, I'll gladly take it off your hands, though.
Right, and that's the thing is like Anheuser-Busch is such a huge company. They make so many beers, like all the beers that I know.
Yeah.
And I hope this isn't offensive. White. Okay, I'm not going to say it. White refuse conservatives tend to drink in a majority form is Anheuser-Busch products because it's like Corona and Bud Light, Budweiser, Busch, Natty Ice,
Michelob.
Like, it's all the really crappy beers, which there's nothing wrong with drinking those.
Oh yeah, no.
But you do see a lot of conservatives. It's it's like the beer of NASCAR.
It's America's beer.
It's America's beer, and now they can't drink it because they partnered with a trans influencer.
Yeah, like I said, I'll gladly take that Bud Light off your hands. Please. I'll be stocked up all summer. I'm just saying, it's so easy. How do I say this? It's so easy drinking. Like, if it's a hot summer day and you're just out and about, like, you can drink it all day and you're fine.
And can I also mention, like, here's the thing. When the whole purpose of a boycott is to not give a company your money, right?
Yes.
So if you go out and buy something that a company you want to boycott just so you can shoot at it like Kid Rock did with an AR-15,
they already have your money.
You literally just gave that company your money. Like, it's the total point. Like, you totally missed the point of a boycott.
Like, I was just looking, like, just really quickly on my Twitter, and then that became a hornet's nest real quick. It was these people buying up all the Bud Light in the liquor stores, and they're just, like, trashing it. Like, they're just, like, pouring the cans out on the street. Like, it was, like, some Prohibition-era stuff, and it's like, guys, those cases are, like, $20 a pop. You just bought 5 of them. That's $100 you just gave to Anheuser-Busch to try to prove a point. It's like...
I mean, you can do whatever you want with
you
it
can.
once you buy it.
Oh, yeah.
They don't care.
Send
That's
it to
how
me.
companies work.
Keep me stocked all summer. Like, no joke. I got, like, 2 fridges in my room. Like,
There
no
you
lie.
go.
Yeah.
Like all summer long or whatever that Kid Rock song
Oh,
is.
no, we ain't doing that. Oh, man. Like, last year when I was in Vegas, disclaimer, I was there on vacation personally. I was not affiliated with the school when I was in Vegas last year. I was drinking it the whole week on the Strip. Like nothing. Like just water. Oh, yeah. Like I was sitting poolside. I had a Bud Light. I was walking around the Strip. I had a Bud Light. When I was going to bed, I had a Bud Light. Like, oh, like, you can tell we did not have this bit planned, folks, but we just did it. It's a dumpster fire of a show. Like, it just goes with it. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to add this to the rotation. I know I already played it, but it's just fitting right now.
It's fitting.
It's very fitting right now. And you know what? Before I go off way over the deep end, I'll save that for later. We are going to go ahead and recheck your weather once this finishes reloading. So, anywho's, yeah, tomorrow's prom, guys.
Prom tomorrow.
Prom tomorrow.
Come hang out, even for a couple hours. Dance a little.
Dance a little, eat some food. Do a little dance. Wait, no, I can't finish that lyric. I'm sorry, guys.
There you go. I haven't heard that song in forever.
I think last time I heard it was like one of the last times I went bowling, like when they do the cosmic bowling.
Oh, okay.
I think that was like one of the last. No, it was my brother's birthday because he wanted to go to the summit out in Loveland for his 21st.
The what?
The summit out in Loveland over by the
Summit.
Budweiser Event Center.
Yeah.
And he planned his party way more than I did because I've had stuff for my birthday at the summit before. But I don't reserve a lane for bowling or anything. I just go and like we eat and then we goof around in the arcade and then we go home. But he went like the full 9 yards. Like he reserved the lane and everything. And then they did the cosmic bowling. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's like the last time I heard that song.
Nice.
But anywho's, the weather's updated now. So in Fort Lupton, we're looking at 26 degrees, a high of 53, a low of 24. Sunny skies, wind gusts of up to 2 miles per hour. In Loveland, we are currently looking at 45 degrees, a high of 50, a low of 26. Sunny skies, no wind. In Windsor, we are looking at 42 degrees, a high of 50, a low of 23. Sunny skies, no wind. And on the home campus of Greeley, we are looking at 46 degrees, a high of 51, a low of 23. Sunny skies, wind gusts of up to 6 miles per hour. That was a lot.
Right? Do we got anything else? Or we got anything else to talk about? I feel like we kind of like ended on a very like energetic
note,
angry note.
I can't think of anything.
I don't have anything else to say today.
I don't either. Besides, we got a lot of craziness to deal with tomorrow.
Yes.
So if anything, I think that'll just be it for us today here. We do thank you all for listening. We'll be back Tuesday, theoretically in one piece. Theoretically. But either way, this was a dumpster fire. You were all warned. This will explain everything. We thank you all for listening, and you have a great rest of your day.